Hello. We're gonna get your prong on, Kay. All right, so we had to add many links to this prong collar for this girl. I prefer the Hermspringer 2.25 millimeter, honestly, for pretty much all dogs. Some with a little bit of a thicker coat that's an XL type dog, I'll use the 3 millimeter, but I do like the 2. I feel like it gives me more control. I can actually be softer on the prong versus on the 3.0 millimeter. So I just made that look super quick and easy, but how I'm doing it is I have one of the prongs in my hands, put it up on the highest part of the dog's neck, squeeze, and put it into the other link. Then I attach the safety either to the dog's flat buckle collar or to their e-collar. Right now, I would say this is a little in between size. I might take one out, but I don't know yet. We'll see how she's responding to it. We have not done any prong collar work with this dog yet, just slip lead and e-collar. So I think her response to it is actually gonna be nicer now that I've already eliminated some of that barking, not barking, well, she was barking at drop off, but that pulling, that very forwardness with the slip lead and e-collar. I'll probably be able to be a little bit softer with the prong, even though this girl can be a little bit of a brute with her body size. So let's get to work. I just want to back her up a little bit, so I'm going to close that door slightly. Let me make sure I've got some snacks on me. We'll get a little refill. Just using her food right now because she eats enough food for about 6 people. All right, so this dog does not know a solid down yet. I have not been asking her for a down in the crate currently, but I have been looking for patience at the door. Very good. Again, no action has been felt on the prong collar yet. Good. Break. All right, you guys, so we're gonna head right up to the door and do our going out the threshold. I am gonna throw in a little bit of a pop here with the prong. If she does go to bust out, that will be paired with that stim that we still were doing with her going out the door, because she kind of is like a, once I'm engaged, but she also is like, she leaves the conversation pretty easily. So let's just open up that door. I bet you she'll make a mistake. Shh, nothing crazy. I did a shush, little prong pop. I'm at 11 out of 100 on the mini educator. I'm gonna go back up to the door and see what she offers us. Good, honey. Good girl. I'm going to step out, give the body language. This is a recap of what we did with her yesterday, or a little bit of yesterday and the day before. Good. But I didn't ask for that sit. I like this choice, but I did give her that very clear body language that I'm going out, but I'm not like, stay, wait. I'm just gonna agree. Good. I really like that choice that you gave right there. And then I'm gonna release her out. We'll give her a potty and then we'll start doing the working walk. Break. Good. So this is again the first session I've done prong at all. I'm already seeing that she has zero problem putting pressure on it. My first couple of down and backs, I do think that maybe dad at home used the prong a little bit prior to training just because big dog needed some level of control before coming to training. So I'm guessing my first couple of pops are gonna have to be relatively firm, you guys. So again, make sure it's up high on that neck. I'm just gonna do some prong collar work here. I'm not even gonna introduce, look how she's like wants to put pressure on it. I'm not even gonna use e-collar here. So I'm gonna let her get ahead of me. And it's gonna be a pop. Good girl, that was a firmer pop, okay? Yes. That was a little bit more of like a, hey girl, we've been working the last 2 days on some follow work. Don't just like be on the leash now and lose it. Good. Yeah. Now it can be softer. Isis. Yes, good. Sometimes that's all it takes, you guys, is one little bit firmer of like a, hey, let's really pay attention. Isis. Then we can go to that soft fingertip work that we want the prong to become. The biggest thing that I see happen with owners most often is they hesitate to be a tad bit firmer on a pop, and then they have a dog who's constantly having tension on a prong collar. That's not the point of a prong. A prong collar is not to hold a dog back, it's to give them guidance. We want to be able to go like that. Do you see how much softer and nicer that is? Good. Good girl. Good. So let's just do a couple 180 turns with her as well. I can't go too much with her because she like tires out. So I'm gonna do some short 180 turns. Pop, yes, good, and turn. Okay, so watch that leash. Pop, turn, good. See how soft that pop is now? Good girl. She just didn't know how to respond to it, which is majority of dogs. Good. Good girl. Good. Let's get you in the shade a little. Good. Isis. Yes. Good girl. So we'll do a couple of just turns, a couple of luring her towards me. Good girl. Good. Isis. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good. I like that. Give her a second. Good. Isn't that crazy how like she goes from dragging to one firmer pop to just soft. Good. Very good. You want to pause it for a second? Do you want the tone follow, some e-collar stim to utilizing the prong? The biggest thing with her is I'm putting her on a prong because I think that'll be the most helpful for her owner when going back home. But now when I'm going on the working walk, my goal is not that I'm using the prong collar necessarily for the stopping of the pulling, for the communication of the heel. I'm going to use it more as like I have it as my steering wheel when I need it, because sometimes the slip lead for a dog of this size and demeanor probably that she could give around like other dogs and stuff like that, she's just more forward. The slip lead might not be enough for her long term. But let's go to our e-collar work with this. So again, she has not done any heel work yet. We've only done our follow. So when I start doing like that dropping back and layering with some of that stim, that's gonna be all brand new for this dog. So we're just gonna start up, go this direction. I'm gonna hit the tone button once and start to work on like what's gonna shape into that heel. But notice how I won't even call it a heel yet. I'm just gonna start going this way, tone. Good girl. Isis, good. And I just start moving. Good girl. She might not even try to pull forward at all because she's now zonked, but we'll see. Good. Good girl. Isis, that's all tone. I'll tell you when I use stim. I'm actually gonna do it for a little side step right here. Continuous stim. Isis. Off. Isis. Good girl. Just starting to try to shape this side, this position. Good. So I went from a 9 and I actually dialed down as the dog headed my way, okay? So I'm at that 9 again, and I'm gonna do a continuous hold. Oh, I can come down a little bit. Sensitive girl. Down to a 6. Good. Such a good girl. You're doing so good. So I'm gonna start more at like a 7. Good. Pressure's gonna go on right here. Good. Good girl. Notice I'm using the leash right now as that steering wheel. Steering her to this position, layering with low level stim. I'm gonna hit the tone a little bit to keep her moving. I know, lady, that's why you're doing your walk in the morning. Good. Carly, before I get her too tightened up, do you wanna practice this with her? Okay. Shh. Good. Again, I'm not working too much on like that sit or anything yet on the walk. If she offers it, I'm always gonna tell her good and mark it. Here's what I want you to do. So, have you done a continuous hold dial down ever?
No, not really.
Okay, so what I would say, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, go to more of like, see how she responds to like just a 7 or a 6, where I was going from like a 9 dialing down till she found that spot.
Okay.
Just find kind of like a medium number in between. So let's start at like a 7. Okay. If we need to come down, we'll come down. If we need to go up, we'll go up.
Okay.
Okay. So I got it's all good on the leash, and she's probably gonna wanna stick with me. I'll give this to you. That's the thing with her too, is like between people, naturally, she's only been here for 2.5 days. She's like, it's like she's starting fresh with each new person. Good. Okay, what I would do here is Isis backpedal her, then start going forward again. Yes. Yeah, now go forward. Good, beautiful. Yep, and you just keep walking, just listen to me. Good. Hit the tone a little bit for that kind of stuff. Beautiful. A little, if she needs it, like if it's like directional, then yes, definitely. Move to the left a little bit. Left. That's okay. Other left, slow down. Now what I want you to do is start the continuous, drop back a little bit, say Isis, and shape her next to you and go forward. Beautiful, beautiful. That's why I just wanted you to move over a little bit so you don't have to do it through the grass. Set that up again. You feel it out with the dog. Yes, that's right where I would have done it too. Keep that pressure on. Yep, good. So you released it too soon? Yep. That's okay. We'll have more opportunities to do that.
Should I go up when she's not?
I trust your judgment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that probably. And what I want you to do this next time is going to feel awkward. When you're holding continuous, put your arm up.
Okay.
Okay? So keep it up. Guide her with the leash. Directional. Beautiful, Carly. Good. Yep. Good. Shh, slow her down for that. That would just be like a little less leash. Shh, you can use that stim for her. Just remember, think of it as a threshold.
If you would use tone for that or if you use stim for that?
I would use stim for that. Let's go this direction. Actually, let's warm her up a little bit more in here before we're going forward because she's a little disconnected. Dial up if you have to because now she's seeing one of our neighbors. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Good. Turn this direction a little bit. Use your body language. Help her out. Turn towards her a little bit. Good. Yep. This is where it's going between like follow and walk work because she just hasn't had to do any of this yet. Good. So it's easy for a young dog, especially who's a little bit get disconnected. Okay? Okay, keep her moving. Good. What should you do here?
Drop back.
Yeah. Go up by like 1. Good. Good. What's that?
You still want me to put my arm up?
I like it for right now. It's helping me see when you're holding it. Turn into her for a second. Good. It's probably awkward, but it's also good for the viewers. Tone, tone. That's the thing too, when we start doing working walks, it's really easy. Use a little stim if she's putting the brakes on. It's easier to micromanage the dog on the leash. Like we can just drag her and keep her moving with us, but we want to make sure that pressure is released on that prong. Good. Beautiful. Hit the tone a little bit to keep her moving. Good. Go to the right. You can do a continuous hold and move to the side. Good, Carly. Now let's just go this direction, just start walking. My goal when I'm doing a working walk is to just get walking, but I'm not gonna just get walking if we're messy. But it can be like, yep, you'll go this direction. Oh, no, you're okay. Go ahead. Good. Good. Okay, so let's get walking. You just listen to my voice. You might have to go up a little bit. So if you're finding, oh, all right, we're going to the bathroom again. If you're finding that we start walking and it just feels like she's so not with you, obviously I want us to watch for cars and stuff like that, but that's where you'll see me do a little bit more of like some smaller side steps here. I might pick up my pace, slow down. So just head forward and start working with her a little bit. Good. Good. Pick up your pace a little, hit the tone. Like when I'm starting to walk, yep, I'm looking for any opportunity. I honestly can use the e-collar. Slow down. Slow her down. Good. Good. I want to use the e-collar a ton on my first like working walk because we're just layering. We're just giving information. This is not just like a nope, nope, nope. It's a, hey, not that. Right there. Beautiful. Just let us know if you see a car and I'll let you know, Case. Good. Right there. Right there. Good. Dial up a little, dial up a little. Good job. Good. Good job. Good. Nice. Yep. Tone right there. I'm also repeating this so that they also know what. Good. Slow down. Yes. Stem. Good. What number are you at?
13.
Go up to like a 15-ish. What's that?
I went up a couple.
Okay, yeah. Go to like a 15-ish.
Okay.
Good. What I'm looking for when I'm doing this kind of stuff, and again, we're not gonna exhaust her to the point where she like can't handle it, but I am looking for you to give me a little bit of speed, and I'm just dragging you to that spot. Side step. Good. Again. Dial up a little, dial up a little. Good. You almost want her to like kind of be like, whoa, okay. Good. Good job. Pick up your pace a little. You can, yeah, definitely. You could even move off to the left a little bit. Pause, see if she offers you a 6. We'll give her a little break in the shade. So go ahead and pause. So I don't want her to take that as like a break time. So I would get out of the grass when you're doing your first couple of pauses with the dog. Careful, there's a car coming. Good, just give her a second. Yep, and then you could reward her here for giving you some connection. Good. If you're gonna, for the first couple of walks, guide into the grass area, make sure we're doing like a distinct pause, then a break, or we're keeping her connected, okay? So let me show a couple of like the side steps and stuff that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And we'll see how she responds to me. Isis. Good girl. I'll take the treat pouch. Good. She's like, oh my God, this is the most activity I've gotten in so long. Okay, so again, I'll probably be kind of dramatic about when I'm doing it too. I'll hold up my arm when I'm doing continuous, okay? All right, so we're gonna start up, tone. Good. Good. Yeah, I'm just like trying to shape her into this position without having to drag her into this position. I there did a dial up, okay? So, good. Good. Tone. Good. Shh. Stem. Tone. Good. Shh. One stem. I do this a lot. Like I pick up my pace. Good. Shh. No stem there. She did such a good job. And what I will also do is start to do some pauses. Break. And guiding her into the grass. Give her a little time to sniff. Like in the working walk, especially for a younger dog, give him some time too. But just make sure it's very like, do you see the difference of how it goes from clearly we're walking, we're working, like I'm so engaged with the dog when I'm moving with them, and I make it very crystal clear, here's a break time, girl, because she can get so like squirrel, yeah. Breeze, yeah. Oh, new friend over there, and then also being tired. She needs very crystal clear of we're working, we're like taking a break. Good. You're getting tired. You getting tired? You getting tired? Okay, and then I always love to practice. So she's on a break. She's already peed 17 times, so she doesn't need to pee. I'm gonna go into Isis with a tone. Isis, good girl. That was all tone. And body language, that's so important, especially for these dogs that are like, ugh, this sucks, I'm so hot. It's like, same girl, I'm sweating too. Good. Tone. Good. Good girl. I'm gonna wide turn and come over this direction. Tone. Good girl. Notice how I also really do like to walk kind of close to the edge, because then it gives me opportunities to do that. Sorry, that was continuous. Not used to going up in the air.
I'll do that with clients sometimes so they know.
Yes. So if you're also wondering, like, when do I do tone, when do I do continuous, for moments where it's like, if the dog's just kind of dragging, I'll try the tone first. But if she's like, I am totally choosing to like leave position because I'm like, I don't care what you're telling me to do right now, that's going to be the continuous stem. Or if I just want to make sure I'm really shaping what that position means with the e-collar, I will use the continuous. Like right here, I might do a side step. Good, good. What I will start to do now is label it, okay? So same thing with place. How I personally like to do it is I like it to be pressure on, heel, good, pressure off. Tone. Good girl. Go back forward. Good. Heel. Good. Good girl. Good. Take it nice and slow, lovey. Does it? Good. You're like, oh, this all is connecting. I know, love. Good job. We'll get past this intersection. We'll give her another little break. Good girl. Pressure on. Come on, girl. Yeah, a little higher there. Good. Had to go up to a 15. Nice, sis. Good. Come on, girl. Good. Good. Yes. Good girl. Good. She's so tired.
Do you ever have dogs? Do you ever run into like there? She kind of responded to the how you could see it.
Yep.
Do you ever have dogs fight it?
Oh, yeah.
Like pull back, kind of.
Okay, so we're close to getting back. This is only like about a minute since you guys have last seen. Again, I'm not looking for a perfect heel yet. I'm just looking for really great progress. Pressure on. Come on, girl. I'm gonna hit the tone a little bit to keep her moving. Good. My goal whenever I'm doing like a working walk with a dog is to try to get this as best as I can, knowing that we're still gonna need to do side steps, we're still gonna need to do drop backs. But I want it to be where it's like we did all of that work, tuning the dogs into start, shh, and then it's feeling a lot better. And that's what I'm looking for. This girl now gets a well-deserved nap after this hard work. Good job.